Rodeo Houston champion.
Here we go, tie down roping. Shane Bowe, Seth, Ryan, Kyle, Riley, Logan, and Jake.
First man to go, Logan Bird of Manton, Alberta, Canada. At a no time in round number 1. But I love this horse that he rides. This Peso. He's actually let some other competitors ride this horse. They want nearly $300,000 on this Luxia National Finals Rodeo. Get kids up when he's standing. Now gather them up. Yes.
Golly.
8.8.
Yeah.
Since basketball
Nice.
season is heating up, that was one heck of a rebound for Logan Bird.
Good job, Logan.
Oh, the rebound is not easy to do at a rodeo this size with this kind of pressure and money. But he was flawless when he made the catch, flawless on the ground. 2 laps and a half. The Canadians have got to set a pace tonight. Let's see exactly where they're going to go. A moment ago, Boyd opened with one of my
Shane,
heroes
he's
as
from
well.
Exdover.
World champion from 2013. Henchy, pound for pound, Boyd.
15 consecutive trips to our Super Bowl. You know any football players that have played in 15 consecutive Super Bowls? Any baseball players that have played in 15 consecutive World Series? This guy has been dominant in his career. He's also an NFR champion twice, 4-time Canadian champion. Here comes Shane, trying to move up from the 3,001 horse line off his horse to the calf. Box flanks. Horse works the road penalty. That's it, 6. It's going to be a little longer tonight than he was on opening night. But I still have a pretty good feeling about 10 and 6 getting the check.
I agree. Flawless, if I may overuse the word, once again. And Kev put a little harder than Logan Bird. Kev did a moment ago. He just made it fit. Back to Canada, Andrew.
That's Bo Cooper. 8-9 in round 1. Got a check for $2,000. Stettler, Alberta is where they send his mail. Left here a couple of years ago and made it to his first National Finals rodeo. Last year took the title in Redmond, Oregon, and Grand Prairie back in his home country. All right, Bub, you know how this format works. Great horse puts it right where he needs to be. We are chasing an 8-8.
Oh, he struggled.
There in the middle. And it seems like when one mistake comes your way, more follow.
I was more nervous about how that pegging string went on that front leg. Because you're going to see it doesn't drop over the hoof of the calf. It hangs out on the edge of that hoof. And then he's having trouble tying it. 11 and 5 for the Canadian Cowboy. We're going to stay in Canada, Bobby T. But this time we're going with the number 2 man in the world.
Boy, he has been hot. You saw him come to Denver trying to get some. He came to Fort Worth, got 26,000. He went to Tucson, smoked him again. He's been to San Antonio. He set him on fire. Kyle Lucas in the old building here in Houston. We watched his daddy. We called him Smoking. Lucas, he could rope him as well. Folks, this guy has been slow coming on in the last 4 or 5 years. Many of you on the Cowboy Channel would have been watching his sister Katie, who just became a mom for the first time during the rodeo at Fort Worth. Kyle, Uncle Kyle, let's go get you one. He was 12-2 last night. Needs to pull about 2.5 seconds off of that by my theory.
Yeah, and don't forget about Dan Joe. Several-time NFR qualifier and Canadian champ. One of my favorite memories is when he won Denver and Katie was there doing the interviews with the Cowboy channels. So she had to interview her brother and they both teared up because they knew how hard he worked to get that win.
Second time we've seen Peso. The Canadians trying to share a little wealth. The gag jumps up in his lap. Now we're cooking. Canada is 1-2 with a 9-7 for Lucas. Look out for Alberta.
And he referenced that buckskin horse Peso. You saw him a moment ago, pay 25% of what you win in a rodeo this size. That could be thousands of dollars.
Absolutely. Kyle coils it up, and we go to Jake Pratt. 6'4", 205 pounds, a standout at the University of Wyoming in Laramie. You know what their mascot is? University of Wyoming in Laramie. If you're there, you are a cowboy. Even their cowgirls are cowboys. Bobby named this horse Pinto the other night. Jake, no time last night, he's got playing. And he has been spanking.
I thought he might have hit that barrier line. He did break it, but it won't make any difference. That is a one pretty paint horse. Those of you, the American Paint Horse Association, with that glass eye. Be proud of what that man's riding. Let's go to Ryan Jarrett. We do go back to 2005 to have watched him win a world all-around championship. The farm boy that came out of the Southeast, raised on a dairy farm, a Hall of Famer.
Watch where he carries his picking string. Notice there's no picking string in his mouth. All the other calf owners, wow, this calf can run. Man, oh man, that calf has some wheels. That calf was crossbred with Seabiscuit. Look. Straight to the winner's circle.
Better than a no-cat.
RJ, you did a good job once you finally got your hands on him, buddy. Great groundwork at 11-2 for Ryan Jarrett, but oh my. If you're another guy in this Super Series, you don't want to draw that calf.
Amen to that. The next man you're going to watch is Seth Hall. We asked him, what's your favorite song?
The World Needs More Cowboys by Chance Williams. You know, he's just a real cowboy. That's a heck of a song. You know, we jam that going to rodeos a lot. It just bumped up.
Seth Hall is a cowboy.
Yes. Yeah, and the world needs more Seth Halls.
Yes, they do.
Made a comment last night, watching him on the ground. This guy comes from Albuquerque, New Mexico. You get to the land of enchantment. You get outside of even Albuquerque, a large city, you're in cowboy country. They still Roden, Time, and Brandon, they still gathering the horseback. He is still a big cowboy, Caleb Roman, gun, go hunt the mister. Ah, no, that's what you don't see happen. Watch him go towards it, get it over, come on, Houston. It's a man start, let's let it be a good finish, come on, Seth.
Wow.
There is so much that happened in that 18.6 seconds.
Dang.
First of all, we're starting
He's there.
a little farther down the field.
Shoot you!
But he knew he had a running calf, so he spanked his horse with his rope got hung up. Then he passed the calf. The calf hit the skids. He still got his job done. If we were working on a ranch in New Mexico, you could brand or doctor that calf. It just took him a little bit longer than it needed to win some money. 18-6 for Seth.
Now Riley Pruitt of Gary, Nebraska sees an opportunity. When you look up and you see that 8.897 are your top 2 times, faster than 10.6 to be in the top 3. For a guy that was a little long in round number 1, you start licking your chops. Snowman, the name of the gray horse, he told us last night underneath it that he is very excited about. 2-time NFR qualifier, whose dad won the world title back in 1990. Across the barrier line he comes. Keeps that calf in front of him. He is built to do this, and he's doing it now.
Everybody gamble. Everybody hold your breath for 6 seconds. Watch this. Most guys take 2 reps around all 3 legs and then 1 wrap around the back legs. He only takes 2 total. That's called a wrap and a hooey. And it's a gamble that can pay off about a half a second on your total time. So that's a 9 of flat. We'll put him second round, right where he wanted to be.
Those of you watching rodeo for the very first time, great pen of calves, awesome horses they ride, and an awesome pen of men. This is talent. That's when you go for a throw to the side, look, and said, let me step out of there. Watch right, get to him now. He'll make it work. Yeah, a lot of work as far as he went. Everybody had to hustle tonight. The fire was burning, but there is a young man that's going to be happy with second. No, he'll be third. Logan Bird, the Canadian, at the top. Andy, what about the money?
Here's how you advance. Shane Hanchey is at the top with $37.50, followed by Bird and Cooper. Thank you to Boot Barn. They brought us the tie-down ropers.